From 1995 to 2006, Avalanche fans had the privilege of witnessing a stretch of winning and greatness that culminated in 9 straight division championships, 2 President's Trophies, 6 conference finals,
Stanley Cup finals,
and of course, 2 Stanley Cups. Tonight, we are here to remember and pay respect to Pierre Lacroix, the man who had the vision, fortitude, and wisdom that ultimately led to this success. He was a leader. He was a visionary. He was passionate. He was the architect.
He was competitive, brilliant in what he wanted to do, and just knew how to win. You put it this way, you cannot write the story of Denver's professional sports history without Pierre Lacroix being a major chapter in that book.
In 1994, after once again missing the playoffs, the Quebec Nordiques made a groundbreaking deal. Not for a player to bolster their roster, but for a general manager. The then player agent, Pierre Lacroix, was named the Nordiques president and GM a year before the team moved to Denver. While the Nordiques believed they were getting a solid GM to lead their team, the soon-to-be Colorado Avalanche were getting a future championship builder. So fast forward to 1995.
Quebec Nordiques have been sold to the Comsat Entertainment Group and will be moving to Denver, Colorado for the 1995-96 season.
And to our fans in Quebec, thank you for your help throughout the years. Merci pour ces belles années.
Colorado receives their second NHL franchise and a team that was already being built under the watchful eye of Pierre.
He scores! Oh, thank you! Let the power scores! Got rumbled. Power play goal again! Great save by Patrick Roy! Right in front, he scores! He scores! Pierre Lacroix! It's 3-1!
After only 2 months into their first season in Colorado, the Avs were seeing success on the ice. But Pierre, guided by the principle that winning builds brands, knew more was needed to take the team from good to great. In December of 1995, Lacroix pulled off one of the greatest trades in NHL history by acquiring goaltender Patrick Roy from the Montreal Canadiens.
The one thing about Pierre is he seized opportunities and he was relentless.
He could simply not have given away less to get Patrick Roy and then insist on throwing in that little extra Mike Keane, who ended up being that straw inside of the Avalanche locker room that kept everything going. But he knew he needed both parts.
The rest, as they say, is history. In late spring of 1996, the Pierre Lacroix-built Avalanche would bring our state its first ever major sports championship. And a foundation for winning was built, and a culture was created. This culture still exists throughout the organization today.
And I remember at one point he looks in the camera and says, the goal for the Colorado Avalanche will always be to win the Stanley Cup. Anything less, and the season is a failure.
And you know, when you're around greatness, it just has a way of filtering itself out. And we had greatness in a lot of areas. I mean, our general manager was a great man.
In the hockey world, and among the fans, Pierre is fondly remembered for his trades and hockey prowess. Through other key trades and savvy draft picks, the Avalanche continued their winning ways. Pierre was not just an architect of great hockey teams. He was also a builder of character and leaders and a man of integrity. He was all about relationships and family.
The kind of person he was equal to the success he had in business because he cared about people.
That was one of the main reasons why he was such a great general manager, because he recognized that it was the relationships that were so important.
Pierre strongly believed it was important to be part of the community and for everyone involved in the organization to be a true role model. He always said, "What you do away from the game is as important as what you do on the ice." It is a belief and a philosophy ingrained in the organization. On December 13th, 2020, Pierre Lacroix passed away, and we lost a giant. The Colorado Avalanche family continues to mourn the loss of our leader and architect. Pierre did more than build championship hockey teams. He built a brand, a culture, a way of life. He touched tens of thousands of lives both directly and indirectly, and helped turn Colorado into the hockey community that it is today. Pierre Lacroix was, and always will be, the heart of the Avalanche. Thank you, Pierre. You will be forever missed.